type of trader are you?
I am an intraday, cautious, non-emotional trader. So I will do, I say intraday, I will sometimes go over a day if I believe it's right to hold on to a position through to another day, I'll do it. But most of my trades are relatively quick. And you've just got to stick to your plan.
How much time do you spend trading?
Several hours a day. Used to be 4 or 5 hours a day. Because of obviously having a part-time job. Because I was trading part-time with a full-time job. I would have rather spent more time doing it. If I was doing it full-time, I would have spent 8 to 10 hours, I think, doing it.
Do you miss it?
Yeah, I do. I miss the excitement. I quite often, obviously, running TriggerBuddy, you're very aware of everything that's going on in the markets, and sometimes I'm tempted. You know, I can see a piece of news is going to come out, and I am tempted to jump back in again. But I know it's probably not a good idea because I'm so focused on getting this app out there and getting it right. I might take my eye off my positions and forget to get out or forget to get in. But yeah, sometimes I do miss it.
What was your biggest challenge in your trading?
My own emotions. Being able to stick to a plan when things are going not according to what you expected, and being able to make calm, rational decisions when you're losing a lot of money, second by second.
Well, describe your style of trading.
Yeah, that's probably better. So my style of trading, I like the excitement, so I would tend to hold positions intraday. I didn't like sleeping on a position, so I would usually, I'd want to identify what I thought was going to be an opportunity by obviously the research during the day and just from reacting to a certain piece of news or a certain maybe a technical indicator, and I would ideally want to be in a trade for in and out in a few hours. That's how I used to trade, and the good thing about that is, if you're strict with yourself, you decide when you're going to get out, and you know whether you're in the money or not in the money. And if you're really strict with yourself and you've just got a high volume of trades, overall you're going to make money as long as you're making enough of the right decisions, obviously.
Do you follow any methods for when you're getting in or out of your positions?
So I would, if I was going into a position, I would look at historical technicals. So I used to like MACD. I used to find that a really good technical indicator, and I'd look at that historically, and I'd look at the curve. And if it agreed, I wouldn't trade solely because of MACD, but if what I was seeing agreed with my trading idea, whether that idea was caused by something else, by my thoughts on what a certain announcement is going to be, or what the way a certain geopolitical or even economic news story is going, then I would use both things. I would use the news, and I would refer to historical technicals just to back me up. And if everything seemed to be pointing in the same way, then I'd make the trade.
And then generally, were you a successful trader?
Generally, yes. I think if I'd stuck at it longer, I could have been making a reasonable amount of money out of it by now. But I decided I'd rather I thought it was more exciting to bring a completely new and pretty revolutionary tool to the market to help lots and lots of other people trade, and obviously, let's be honest, to make some money for myself. I thought it'd be more exciting to do that than to carry on trading.
Do you think your trading methodology could be programmed into a computer?
No, I've thought about this a lot. My trading methodology, a large part of it could be programmed into a computer because a large part of it is technicals, is technical indicators. I was saying about MACD earlier, for instance. But a large part of my trading methodology is about news. Now, some news it's possible to program into a computer, and some of these algorithms, especially the professional algorithms, will take into account economic data, the kind of economic data that we provide on TriggerBuddy, the numbers, because obviously a computer can understand a number. But this is the big flaw with automated trading, is there is no way you can program a computer to understand the nuance of a sentence by someone talking at a podium. And sometimes those things can move markets more than any technicals or any economic data number. So that's how I used to trade, and that's how I believe you should trade, is taking in all the information, and you can't program that into a computer. It's impossible. They're not clever enough yet.
Tell me about your life. What kind of a place you live in, what else you do for fun, what you drive, how you live, where you vacate, how you describe yourself. I mean, yeah, so just sort of, people watching this will look at you as an entrepreneurial, intelligent, economic-based trader, I imagine. Just, what else ticks boxes for you in your life?
Okay. So I live in South London, in a lovely spot of London called Herne Hill. Great place to live. What I do outside trading, I'm quite into music. I used to be a DJ many years ago. Used to go to raves in the 90s, all that. And if I retired tomorrow, I would probably spend most of my time down in my basement composing music. So that's what I do in my spare time. And that's it.
Interesting, good. Any parting words for our viewers?
Be careful, do your homework, and master fear versus greed. And that's basically it.
Thanks for your time.
All right, thank you.